Hey guys, today we are going to be doing a review video about Ninjor. Now, just a couple of quick things before I actually get into Ninjor. I do have a new camera, or not camera, I still have the old camera. It's just a light, so if you want to, I could turn it all the way off. On, and then change the color if you want, an orange, and then just back to white. I think I'm gonna keep it white, but I mean, I don't know. So here is Ninjor, and I'm just gonna get into the packaging first. Gonna keep you for a little bit to be able to see the actual figure. Here is the Masters of the Universe card back. It's a very nice card back. It's all bent because I basically don't have like any Master of the Universe Origins figures in my Walmart or like anywhere else. I can only find like He-Man, Battle Cat, and I think that's basically all. But yeah, it's all bent up and damaged. It was in a little package, and yeah, it's in very bad condition. So there's a little artwork up here, yeah, kind of like a little artwork, which has King Randor over here. You can't see his face anywhere, but there's also Clamp Champ, includes comic book up here. Then there's Ninjor with his bow. Ninjor uses uncanny stealth abilities to spy on and surprise attack the heroes of Eternia. I think that's pretty cool. And it just shows, sorry for the very bad creasing, it's from Amazon. I mean, I really don't keep the packaging. I'm just gonna keep the card back for this particular episode, but yeah. And then right down here is twist into powerful battle position. So it just showing the weapons. He comes with a bunch of weapons, and he has a lot of articulation. That's his action feature. In the vintage one, there was like a cloth hood, or like kind of like tunic, that you could actually put on the base of a Masters of the Universe figure, and that was it. He also did come with a lot of weapons. So that's basically it for the card back. He does come with a mini comic, the Sneak Attack comic. I'm sure this comes with all these other figures, but I don't know. There's Hordak in here, Stratos, He-Man, Skeletor, Triclops, and Ninjor, which I do have He-Man and Skeletor and Ninjor. So that's it. Sneak Attack comic. Yeah, it's actually a really good comic. I really like it. So that's all for the packaging. And let's actually get into the Ninjor figure. So here's Ninjor. He's like one of my favorite Master of the Universe figures, but the thing is, I don't have a vintage figure of Ninjor. He's like so really expensive, and I think it's just because he was released way later in the line, like Mosquitor, and Mosquitor is very expensive. But yeah. And here's Ninjor. He does have his Katana Blade, and you can take that out if you want. He also has his bow that you can attach into the sheath that is on his tunic, and he does have some nunchucks. I'll get to those in a little bit, but here he is. And so in the vintage one, this robes, or like this tunic, was a cloth piece, and it went over the figure's head, and you could basically unmask Ninjor, which that was like one of the main things that I really like about Ninjor. But yeah. And I'm just gonna run down articulation for a second. He does have the standard Masters of the Universe Origins figure. So it does go out and in. Can go all the way around, but it kind of hinders it. The tunic kind of hinders it just a little bit, but it can go all the way around. And does go in and out, kind of swivels just a little bit, and then the hand does pivot and go forward. Does have the waist swivel, sorry. And then he does have the in and out, kind of forward and back, not so much back, but then the swivel and forward and back, not so much forward, but that's all. Then for his boot, it is the boot cut. So I'll get to why it's kind of like cut at the boot. Then he does have a pivot, and then it's kind of rocks too, just a little bit. And that is basically it for the articulation. And then the head is on a ball joint. The tunic kind of hinders his neck from moving all the way, but it's not too bad. And let's get into the fun parts about Ninjor. So he does come with some accessories. Here's his bow. This is a very detailed bow. I like how this looks. And I'm just gonna test out the light. There we go. And it's just like a normal bow. Gotta change it back. So I did just get this light. It came in the mail today. So, and if you want to, you can. I'm just gonna take him behind the camera so I can actually put the bow in his arm. Kind of gotta move it just a little bit. There he is. There he is. It's got a scope on his bow, so he's looking through the scope, about to attack a heroic warrior. But yeah, it just kind of fits in there, and if you want to, there's a little peg, or not really, but it's kind of like just slips in there. Slips in there fairly nice. And then here's his Katana Blade. Just a normal Katana Blade, but it's very, very curved. But yeah, if you want to, you could just put it in there. There you go. And if you want to, you can take it out and put it in his hand. I'm gonna put him in a pose. It looks good with Ninjor. All right. Here he is with his trusty Katana Blade. And if you want to, you just plug that on his back. Just like, I put it in like this. So you have his katana. And he does come with his nunchucks. The vintage one did have metal chains for the nunchucks. They are now plastic. So, you know, he can swing them around. And he does have a holster on his back for these nunchucks. So that's pretty good. And what I did when I first got him, I actually put the bow in this little slot. And it does fit. It looks pretty good with the with him like that. It does look pretty nice. Just take it out. It does definitely hinder the figure from moving. And the tunic is removable, which I am going to do right now. I've noticed that it's definitely easier. Well, now that I'm trying to take off his arm, I'll show you what you can take apart. You can take off his hand. You can remove his arm, so you can change it out with your other Master Universe Origins. Does have his boot cut. That's what I was talking about. You can take the boots off. And you take his waist off, take his head off, and that's basically it. But I'm just gonna, you just take them all apart if you want. And I did find that at GameStop. I really didn't think I'd be able to find a Mosquitor pop at Target, but that does just come undone. It is a little bit difficult to be able to get it back on, but here is the tunic. It's just a two-piece, so you can take it off. And then just the normal body. And yeah, that's basically it for Ninjor. But you do have a He-Man. Well, I mean, I have a He-Man. And if you want to, I thought this is pretty cool. You can have... I just thought this is the only human face that I do have. Because I have a Skeletor face, too. I do have a Skeletor figure. Just going to put Ninjor back together. And there's Ninjor's lone hand over here. Does just plug in. I don't know if you can hear this, the clicking behind the camera. It's a little bit difficult to be able to get the Tunic all the way on. It's just because it's made of this very soft and rubbery plastic. And I don't know what I'm going to do for my 200 subscriber special. But I don't know. I might do a room tour or something in that category. Just going to take Ninjor's head. Or not Ninjor's head. I am going to leave him like this. I'm going to take the head off He-Man and put it on Ninjor. And that is He-Man's secret alias, Ninjor. I thought that was pretty cool. Just how that looks. And you can put the katana in his hand if you would like to. It's secretly He-Man. But it's not really. If you want to, I do have a Skeletor figure. I do have every Masters of the Universe Origins figure that is in where I live. That's all I have in this area. Now, if you want to, you could take off Skeletor's head and put it on Ninjor's head. And that's just a little bit of mixing and matching that you can do. You could take out Ninjor's arm and put in Prince Adam's arm, if you would like to. There you go. And you could take out Ninjor's legs and put in He-Man's legs. There you go. I thought that was pretty cool. The interchangeable parts. And I do have 2 open hands, so you can put Prince Adam and Ninjor's sword in their hand. That is my amalgamation of Prince Adam, He-Man, and Skeletor, and Ninjor. But I'm just going to get him all back to normal. How he's supposed to look. Just going to put his sword, his legs. It is definitely difficult to, well, it's not difficult. I mean, it's actually pretty easy. But, I mean, it just takes a little bit to be able to put the entire figure together. There you go. There's Ninjor. And I think I'm going to close the video out with a look at Ninjor. So, yes, this was a review of the Masters of the Universe Origins Ninjor figure. And, but yeah, it's just basically going to be it for today. I'm going to close out with Ninjor, and I've said Ninjor a lot in this video. I think soon, maybe next week's video, I will put out a complete, well, not complete, Masters of the Universe showcase. I've got definitely more since the last showcase I've done. I had a huge box, so I'm going to show you guys that soon. I can't wait. I'm just kind of spacing out the Masters of the Universe videos. But yeah, just so it's not like constantly Masters of the Universe, you know. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy this this is my first Master of the Universe Origins standalone review. So I hope you guys did enjoy it, and yeah.